Oh. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, welcome. Good night. Good evening. Not good night. Good evening. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, man. Had a moment to breathe after that whole Sonic Heroes thing. Oh. Weeb Floor! How you doing? It's good to see you. It's so good to see you today. How you doing? Oh. Oh, Roblox, how you doing? How you doing? Hi. How you doing today? Good to see you. Oh, we're doing some drawing today. I got my little pen here. Oh. Good, you, huh? I'm all right. Yeah, we got just hanging out tonight. Got nothing really specific tonight. We're just kind of doing whatever. Yeah, we played Sonic Heroes today for like 6 hours, something like that. And my goodness, I was losing my mind towards the end of it. I was losing my mind throughout the whole thing, but like that, it was driving me. It was driving me up the wall. Doodles, yeah, we're just doodling. I actually figured we might work a little bit on that Fiesta drawing that I was doing. The Fiesta, if she were a Sonic character. There's some shading I need to get done, and I never finished it. The picture itself looks pretty good, but I feel much more confident if I could finish the shading process of it. He's late again? Eh? What are you talking about? He's late again. Huh? Oh. King Sora, how you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. Yo! You doing all right today? Oh. Yeah, we're just doodling tonight. May as well go ahead and swap over to the other screen. No reason why we shouldn't. Yeah, I'm good. That's good. That's good. I just figured we'd work on a little bit of some art tonight. Nothing in particular. I figured we'd work a little bit on the Fiesta drawing. She was coming out pretty good. And I just stopped working on her. Now I just kind of like look at her every now and again like, yeah, that's a picture. But, you know. You put my bunny drawing on the thumbnail? I did, because I was just like, I need to just doodle and nothing specific. And I was like, oh, the bunny looked pretty good. I'll put the bunny on the thumbnail. So we put the bunny there. I still like that bunny picture. It came out really nice. I gotta pull up some references real quick. And by that I mean I was looking at Tails. Because he had like it was very simplistic drawing with him. See, that one's not even shaded in. That's interesting. Okay. Yippee! Yeah! So the glow of the Chaos Emerald, I need to just turn that off for a second. So that way I can focus a little better. Yeah, just figured we'll hang out tonight. Maybe clean up the picture a bit. Make it look as nice as possible. Let's see, the clothes shading. That's just clothes color. We need the clothes shading. I don't think I did any clothes shading yet. Okay, sweet. Drawing time! Yodi, how you doing? Yodi, you put in the Discord server. Did you catch a ghost on camera? What happened? What happened there? Let me take a look-see at these gloves. I need to get a good look at these gloves. Okay. I may need to enlarge this Tails picture that I'm looking at, just because I need to kind of see how it was all done. Okay. Perfect. I think so, but I wasn't getting close to find out. But to say, you put the like ghosts aren't real, right? And like the video, it only captures like a little sound, and so I was just like, oh, the heck is that? Okay, so for the gloves, I need like a darker shade of gray. Maybe something like that. How should gloves be shaded in? Maybe do something like this. For the most part, no, let's not do that. My live lagged out, and I saw the earlier part and waited for no reason. I was about to say, you said like I was late. I was like, what do you mean I'm late? I'm right on time. In fact, I made sure I was on time today. Arr, it looks good. Yeah, I'm trying to make it look somewhat decent. Let's see. Maybe we can do it like this. I'm getting to the finer details here. My coworker called me and wanted me to stay with her. Aw, that's sad. She liked, didn't you hear me scream? I'm like, no. That poor lady. Yes, this thinking you're seeing ghosts. What do y'all believe about ghosts? Do you guys believe ghosts are real? Or what do you think? Maybe we'll just color this whole thing in and we'll see where we go from there. Just do this bit here. Like, I feel like I have no reason not to believe in ghosts, but at the same time, it's just like what does that entail? Yeah, at that point, there's a whole bunch of questions you have to start asking yourself. I'm like, huh. I think we should have some shading bits up here. I'm gonna go to sleep. I had melatonin earlier. Oh yeah. Once you get your melatonin in, just fall asleep. Don't keep yourself awake. That's my problem. I always keep myself awake. I'm like, I take a great big dose of like Z-Squill, and then next thing I know, I'm like watching YouTube shorts. I'm like, well, I have to see the next one, and so I stay awake forever. So the real question is, because the Chaos Emerald is going to be glowing like this, should the shade kind of like fall to the back side of the fingers? I think it should. I saw an orb one time when I was 10. Really? How was that? Like, orbs you need cameras for, right? You can't just walking around and you see an orb flying around, you're like, oh, ghosts. You have to have like a camera or something, right? I actually remember someone coming into my class one time talking to my teacher, like my reading teacher, and it was just like, I did check out this picture, and show it off, and it was like a picture of like a ghost that they caught on camera, and they were like, oh, it is a real ghost because there's orbs on in the picture. I was like, oh, was that what that means? Like, I just thought it was a camera malfunction or a picture, something. I gotta increase the size of this. Why am I working with like a... Okay, there we go. Maybe it was car lights, I don't know. It's like, before I start going and saying things are like supernatural, I look at all the things that could be, right? I don't want to downplay anyone's experience, because truth be told, I think we've all had a couple of experiences that would be hard to believe if we didn't experience them ourselves. but I do try to look at the possibilities of other things. It is kind of creepy, though. Welcome back, Flora. I didn't realize you were gone. Like, I gotta look at the possibilities of, like, I mean, that's the thing, right? Because, like, if someone straight up says, I saw a ghost, or maybe not even a ghost, right? If they see something supernatural, something paranormal, or like, otherworldly, you don't want to call them a liar, unless they are trying to, like, get, like, famous off of it, in which case, I think they have ill intent. And then in that regard, I'm like, all right, well, what's your game? You know, what do you want from this? So if I do this and I put the light on, I think this finger needs more. But at the same time, I mean, like, what was it, right? You know, you hear a strange sound, or you see something move, and you're just like, Fiesta's cute. Fiesta's adorable, right? I actually really like how she came out. I had this idea in my mind of drawing Fiesta as a Sonic character. I'm like, let's see how it comes out. And as I was drawing, I'm like, this actually looks pretty good. Like, I am not disappointed with how Fiesta turned out. Keep that the way it is, but we kind of maybe do the same thing with this. Just kind of do this coloring bit for now, and we'll come back and, like, fix it in just a minute. Here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and... Oh, that's way too large. Let's shrink that down a bit. There we go. I think that's still too big, if that's the case. Maybe the density. Let's bring the density down. Oh!
You have failed me for the last time.
No! I actually can't see the stream right now. I have no idea if anything's working. You guys could easily gaslight me with that. Be like, oh, the stream's broken. I'm like, I can see the chat just fine, but I can see what you guys are saying. Okay. So, kind of blur that in right there. What I'm gonna do now is take an eraser, make it very small. Again, like 0.3 or 3 point. We'll start kind of like erasing a bit. There we go. I do have to think about a few things, though. I was thinking about it after the Sonic Heroes stream was done. It's like, do I want to go back to Sonic Heroes? I wasn't really having that great of a time, and the only reason I was playing it was because I thought you guys might might enjoy watching me suffer a bit. But I almost got the impression that wasn't the case, so I'm like, maybe I should reconsider. What do you guys think? I'm not sure if it was any fun to watch. I need feedback is what I need. Maybe something I ask in the Discord server as well. I'll be like, feedback. What do you guys like watching? Maybe more importantly, how did you when was it that you found me, right? Like when you found me streaming one day, what was it that you found me on, and what have been your thoughts ever since? That's kind of what I need to gather. That's the info I need to gather. Might put that in the Discord server later. There we go. I think we're doing pretty good. Take a look at that from afar now. Now, a lot of shading, but the reason why is because I got the Chaos Emerald. It's meant to look like a lot of light is being shown here, so naturally there should be lots of shading there. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. Let's do the other glove. Oops. This one. That's a pencil. I need a pen. This says, I guess, not a very solid color. Poppy playtime, I think, or around that time. Yeah, Halloween time. It's when Sergio also came in. It was around the alien isolation stuff. This one can actually be a little darker. Like horror games? Oh, okay. I like horror games too. I just think, like, my problem is I watch a lot of people play horror games, so it doesn't really work too well for me. For next one, try do dust swap papyrus. The heck is that? What's dust swap papyrus? Let me go ahead and come over here and get an example of this. Thank you. Look it up, you'll understand. I'm a little busy at the moment. Let's see. Maybe we'll do it kind of like this here. Just kind of add a few strokes in here, kind of like this. There we go. And for the fingers, just color this in entirely. For context, an Undertale AU of an AU. What? Dust swap is basically Dust Tail, and under swap combined, essentially. I see. I see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this bit here. What else was there that I was gonna say? Gah. Let me do a light shade right there. There we go. Make it look a little more natural. Is there any shading on the ears that needs to be done? I think I already did the shading on the ears, actually. Yeah. Barely noticeable. Let's do the black shirt now. It's almost a combination of blue. Looks good to me. Thank you. I hope so. Gonna make it look nice. Let's make this, it's almost gonna be borderline black for the shading here. Let's see. We gotta. This is still the close, yeah? Okay. I'm using a wrong tool. Okay. Can I just do that? Kind of bolden a few of these lines here. It's a little thicker than like that. Make this one a little thicker as well. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm keep breaching into the fur. There we go. Let's blend it in. Hey, how you doing? Claire! Good to see ya! How you been since we last saw each other? Don't look too bad, huh? Make it pop a little. Without it, with it. An amazing artist, friend. I'm doing okay. It's good to see it too. That's good. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate that. I think I got real lucky with this one. I did this one live too. I was actually really happy that it came out as well as it did. I was almost confident that this one was not going to look too good, but pleasantly surprised it did. It looked pretty good. I want to use it for thumbnails whenever I do like Sonic streams in the future, but I never finished it. So I'm just like, all right, let's finish it today. And if we finish it and we still have some time, might do some other doodles, just whatever pops into our mind. It's like, let's do this one. Let's just color this entire side right here, kind of like this. Can never be that great of an artist as you. I wouldn't say that. You give me heavy praise. I do not consider myself that great. Is this not even colored in? Hold up. Close color. There we go. There's a few lines here. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my art. Even though I don't consider myself the greatest, there are moments where I'm just like, hold up, that's not right. And then like I will go like zoom into the smallest pixel and be like, and then you zoom out, you don't even realize it's there. That's just what I do. I would send an image link to Dust Swap, but chat limit hates me. Aw, that's rough. Shading. Make sure we're doing on the shading portion and not the actual clothing, just in case. Stop being humble. You're right. I am the greatest. I don't think I've ever seen a piece of art that's better than mine, actually. No, I can't. I'm just, that's just what I do. I'm always humble. So I try to be, at least. I'm not a great artist, but I'm trying to get better at my artwork. That's good. That's all we really can do. I want to get better. I'm still trying to get better. I am not a master just yet, but I am trying to prove to myself I can be. I think I'll consider myself, like, not at my peak, but I'll consider myself pretty good once I actually get a story published or something, or get some artwork out there. For now, I'm just kind of doing stuff myself. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking for. Blend this in a bit. Looks a little messy over here, honestly. Kind of imagine Fiesta being a little messy anyways. Oh. Okay. We probably should give it the same treatment though as the gloves and kind of erase the border. Where's my eraser? There's my eraser. So it'd be something like kind of like that. That's just kind of like a Sonic thing, apparently. There's like a little shine on all of their clothes and all of their shading portions. Guess shine might be the right word for it, right? I didn't even do this one right here. Hold up. Maybe I did and I just don't remember. Cool. Pants. What's the dark color for pants? Not quite as dark as that. She looks amazing, friend. Thank you. I think she came out pretty well. So considering that, like, what I was trying to do was create like Fiesta, my mascot. This little character right here. Oh, hey! Simply yet again creating a masterpiece.
_Nava_XO Cherry Blossom says, that looks so good. Good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah, considering that was the character I'm going off of, I'd say she came out pretty good. She's got a fat head. Alright. Looks like a Sonic character though. That's kind of what I was going for. I can only draw and shade stick people. Hey, that's good. I wish I could draw and shade stick people. That's not the same color, right? No, I don't think so. Huh. Hey, you're welcome. Anytime, friend. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm creating a masterpiece, though. I think it's pretty good and probably will be my example that I'll use more often than not. I'll be like, yeah, let me show you my example of my art skills. Check this one out. And I just kind of show everyone the same picture.
Epic Man says, the Fitnessgram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Very cool. I see you discovered the text to speech. Are you still using Krita to draw? Silence after that. I'm using Clip Studio. Can make this portion a little bigger, kind of like this. Clip Studio, never heard of it? It's the program. It's what you're seeing me draw. It's better to me. It's a better alternative than Photoshop or anything like that. I got mine for a good deal. I bought it when I was on sale. And I've been using it ever since. Question is, a lot of characters don't typically wear clothes in Sonic, so I gotta pull up another reference piece. Like Amy, maybe? Let's see, what does Amy's dress look like? Alright, so I don't feel too bad then. Just leaving it as a solid color for the most part. Basically what it is. Same sort of style here. Very little shading is needed for that. Just add a few bits here. Is she gender bit of your OC? No. Fiesta is a girl, so just gotta make it you know, if anything, if I gender bent it, it would almost look astonishingly like a more, like, I guess, mature Tails. She already kind of looks like Tails as is, just because she has multiple tails and is a fox. She's got Red Panda in her as well, so that's where the little eye pieces and kind of the darker fur come from. I didn't realize how cute red pandas were until, like, I saw a video of them a few months ago. It's like, I knew they were cute and fluffy, but, like, when I thought red panda, I kept going back to, like, Kung Fu Panda, the master who taught all the people there how to fight and whatnot. I forget his name, but he was a red panda. So I kept thinking about that guy, and I'm like, oh, Fiesta's way cuter than that. Then I actually saw a red panda. I'm like, oh, those are so fluffy. They're so adorable. Master Shifu. Yeah, exactly. That's his name. What's his name? Yeah, Shifu. That's so cool that your friend... so cool, friend. You should be an artist. Could you imagine if I was an artist? That'd be insane. I used to do webcomics, and I was even going to get a story published at one point, but never actually met the quota for it.
Epic Man says, I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before.
When you say glitchy, do you mean like fan games or Sonic games that actually get glitched out on you? Boy, oh boy, I get tons of glitches in my Sonic games every now and again. I do like the classics though. I think we played all the classics at this point. Unless you want to count PS2 era as also some classics, in which case I have not. I still need to play Shadow the Hedgehog. I might play that one in December when we get closer to the release date of Sonic 3. VR chat. Copy and pasting. These are a pain. Oh, is that the start of Sonic.exe? I just now realized what you were talking about. You reminded me of was this Sonic.exe? What was it? There was one guy who flipped out. I think it was Sonic.exe who flipped out because his creepypasta got taken away off the creepypasta website or wikia or whatever it is. He like flipped out and like got his fans to like, you need to retaliate and whatever. From what I've heard, Sonic games are horribly prone to glitching. Yeah. That's the thing, right? We love Sonic, but Sega sometimes doesn't make the best decisions. He even gotten unofficial rights of acquisitions to his character. What? Bro's dedicated. Gotta at least give him that. Let's kind of also want to color in this portion over here. seem right? The EXE community is weird. They really are. The stuff that I've seen, the things I've read. Ugh. Let's extend this a bit, huh? So without it, with it. Fascinating, huh? Do you have any favorite Sonic characters, friend? Yeah. It's kind of a weird one. Just because the character doesn't really have a personality. But my favorite Sonic character is Metal Sonic. I feel like Sonic, as a whole, right? Whenever a certain character comes on screen, you're probably more or less kind of like looking at them, you're like, oh yeah, you can probably imitate the character or something. Or you have a sort of standard thing that you can sort of whatever with the character. Metal Sonic brings an entirely different vibe to Sonic. When Metal Sonic shows up, you're just like, oh, this could be anything. Anything could happen. But that's not. But the only time I think that isn't the case is in Sonic Heroes, actually, when he shows up as like Neo Metal Sonic, where he's like super evil and he's just like, all living organisms will bow down to me as their rightful ruler. And I'm just like, okay, well, I think he's not as cool there. He has a sick design, absolutely. But I like it better when Metal Sonic just kind of shows up and is just being himself, Metal Sonic. That bit when the, if you've ever seen the OVA, the Sonic OVA, where Metal Sonic is kind of like the main antagonist, I guess you could say, of that movie. I really liked him in that movie. That's really what formed my love for Metal Sonic, was beginning at that movie. My favorite Sonic characters are Shadow, Silver, and the Archie Fleetway. I also simp for them. I respect it. I don't know if there's a character I would simp for, but I'll let you know if I ever find one. Yeah, no, when I was younger, I was on DeviantArt, and I was a big part of the Sonic community there for a little while. Maybe Emmy or Ebony. I don't know who Ebony is. Getting my point of reference up real quick. I think I need to shade this in more if that's the case. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna kind of do a big portion on this. Kind of like that. Okie dokie. I would simp for Inuyasha as well. That's not necessarily a Sonic character. And it's okay, you're not alone there. Everyone would simp for Inuyasha. Got some dirty socks. Let's make it look a little more natural. I think back in the day I was going to do a waifu tier list at one point. I decided not to because I discovered that despite all of my knowledge that I've tried to build up on anime and manga and all that, turns out I actually don't know a lot. There were times where I saw like different things. Tifa S tier, the double S tier, yeah. Of course. I would put Tifa on that list. How you doing, Shredneck? How you doing? It's good to see you today. Doing good, doing good. Going to see a show tomorrow. Oh, what time are you doing that? Anyways, I hope that everyone has a great day or night. Bye, everyone. Take care. Oh, you take care. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good night. I'll be at the venue at 6-ish. Okay, so I should be safe to talk trash about you while you're gone. Gotcha. Alright. What am I even doing tomorrow? I know I'm playing mouthwashing, but I don't remember what else I'm doing. My phone's in the other room. Dang. Why should you go let him disrespect you like that? I don't know what you're talking about. I gave Shredneck all the respect he deserves. Ain't that right? I'm allowed to talk to him that way. It's only because I actually know him in person. You playing mouthwashing? Yeah. I'm gonna play it tomorrow morning. I believe around 11 EST. Heck yeah. Is it any good? Oh, that's right. You're the one who recommended it to me, aren't you? Never mind. Yeah. I forgot about that. I was about to say, like, someone recommended it to me in my Discord. I couldn't tell you who. No, yeah. You recommended it to me. I was like, I'm gonna take a look at this, and I saw it. I'm like, I like psychological horror, so I'm going to give it a shot. But I'm doing all I can to make sure I don't see anything, just so that way I get the full experience. Listen, brother, I'm gonna be banging my head hard enough to make myself legally disabled tomorrow. I won't be able to comprehend what he's saying. It's true, it's true. I don't watch you play it. I'm excited for it. It looks really nice. And by really nice, I mean it has a really cool aesthetic. boy. Hello! How you doing, Goku? It's good to see you tonight. Psychological horror is when I reloaded the entire final boss fight of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I rage quit because I have to do all like 7 phases over. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Is it just that you're bad? Or like, is it actually really that hard? Warning, yeah. How am I doing? Yeah, how you doing? No good? What? Why not? Why aren't you doing good? What happened? The final boss fight is long. Ugh. It's got an absolute ton of phases and it swaps off party members each phase. Really? I'm excited to get to that. I really need to play Final Fantasy Rebirth or 7 Rebirth again. Go. That doesn't look too bad. I just reload from chapter 12, do grind to 65 to fight Gilgamesh and then go back. I hate to backtrack that far. That does sound nightmarish. Alright, she don't look too bad. Let's see. There we go. I start seeing a noticeable difference with the shading there. Let's take this bit. I'm gonna do this number. Odin comes in clutch in the final phase. Make sure to equip him to Cloud. You can't tell me what to do. Just for that, I'm gonna give Cloud the fat chocobo. Oops. Actually, the fat chocobo's not in that game, is it? It's just a normal chocobo. Or is it the fat chocobo? I don't remember. Do that there. No, it's chocobo. That's what I thought. Yeah. To be real with you, need to color this in a little better. Whoop. I might start playing visual novels too, by the way. I thought about this earlier this week. I liked playing the Hatsune Miku game this week, but the problem with that is it almost felt like it was more of a game for me, and it was like streaming second, game first is kind of what it felt like. And I felt like that wasn't fair for you guys. So I'm just like... And by that, I mean, like, I'm like streaming the game and someone says something in the chat. I'm like, eh. I'm busy. And that's not fair. I didn't like that. But I was in the middle of playing the game, so I couldn't just stop playing it. So we'll be better. And I'm thinking we'll try doing some visual novels because I can just read it. We can talk to each other the whole time, just kind of like how we're doing now. And we get a fun story. Once you finish, we're going to have a lot to discuss, bud. Either Squeenix is reading our chat logs, or we should get jobs as writers. Oh. Our predictions are just that good, huh? Does anyone in here play Final Fantasy besides me and Shredneck? I've been tempted to stream some Final Fantasy games. I'm wondering if that's something you guys might enjoy. Oops, that's just the wrong color. I have a long time ago. Which one did you play? Do you remember which one it was? All the character designs are cool. Yeah. Oh, so unfortunately not, but would love to see Final Fantasy streams. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah, you're making it so I have to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, bruh. I'm too busy. I don't have time to play games for myself. I don't remember, maybe 5? Oh, I hope it was 5. 5 is one of my favorites. It's like... I don't want to say niche, but like... I feel like it deserves more recognition than what it has. Busy with what, ho? Busy with life, brah! I am busy. 5 is awesome. Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 5. How are shoes? I played more Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's cool too. Let me see Tails. How is Tails' shoes done? Gilgamesh alone sells that game. Oh, excuse me, I helped instigate it too. Oh. Oh, the goblin drawing incident. Ah, yes, that's right. The goblin drawing. I'm gonna say like, wait, what did you instigate? Like, what? I also didn't think you'd say ho. That surprised me. We're slowly corrupting Ethan. There's a few things I'm willing to say that's outside my comfort zone. Well, within my comfort zone, I should say. Make Fiesta a person go, ha ha ha, not that kind of stream. Ugh. How dare you? Make Fiesta a pregnant goblin. Ugh. No. I don't know if I can shape these shoes in properly with the way I've designed them. Shoes do not look too good now that I look at it. Huh. Make Fiesta into an entire colony of pregnant goblins. Yeah, just change the picture entirely. Make Shred pregnant. Oh. Way ahead of you. Whoa! This is not the right one. Yeah, make sure it's on the shading tab. I listened to JoJo's music box, right? Yeah, we were. Listen to JoJo. JoJo's Peak, yeah. No, don't never be ashamed of how quickly you recognize JoJo music. If anyone ever plays Giorno's theme song, you better recognize that within the first 3 notes. Oops. Oh. Interestingly enough, I'd add an extra. Could add this here. My doctor says I'm servally artistic. Oh. Tiger Bull, how you doing? I watched Deadpool Wolverine earlier. Would watch again. It was just that good, huh? I hear really good things about it. It does look pretty good, though, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Mine said I got 80 HD. I don't know what that means, but it sounds... yeah. Let's go. Was very good. That's good. They should make a Dogpool movie. I think our grievances end there. They should make a Dogpool movie just as much as they should make us freaking, like, Frog Thor movie. Just do not. I do not think it's a good idea. Go watch Arcane? No. Live on stream. Okay, you convinced me. Cry with us? Why should I cry with you? I clicked off my picture. Hold on. There it is. Alright. Dogpool is an actual character from Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Oh, I'm well aware. And you see the Loki alligator in the Loki show. But... and you see Spider-Ham in the Spider-Verse movies. Highly discouraged the idea of them getting their own independent movies. What you drawing? Is it obvious? It's a shoe. No, it's the shoe to Fiesta. It is the Sonic character. I never finished her, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that now. Oh, dang it. Okay. Ethan, we should do a game show stream. You're insane. I don't even need to finish with the rest of your message. where I make you and Ava guess whether or not band names are real or not for the grand prize of nothing. I'm sure that Ava would love nothing more. I feel so bad for Nice Pool, the nicest of the Wade Deadpools. It's so silly. He gets like, Deadpool uses him as like a freaking bullet sponge. And he's just like, how long does it take for you to regenerate? He's like popping up blood. He's like, regenerate? That's like my sense of humor right there. I know all the bands. Yeah. You know. That one. You can't forget about... And don't get me started on... You don't have the metal autism like I do. Oh. It's true. You showed me a bunch of your bands from that playlist that you sent me earlier. And you're like, so what do you think? And I was just like, bro, I don't know who any of these people are. There we go. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Right? I'm not in the punk or metal standards. I'm just kind of a guy listening to music, and it just so happens that I listened to the a song from this one band, and I never even got their name. Motorhead and Judas Priest. Oh yeah, well yeah. Okay, well I saw them, but I know those ones at least. But you know what I mean. Eight crazy nights, that's all. What's 8 crazy nights? You just threw some words in. What does that mean? What could 8 crazy nights possibly mean? Super important though. Lots and lots of bands cite them as an influence, even Metallica, if you believe. Oh, Discharge? Oh. You don't want to know. Well, you brought it up. Yeah, you can't do that to me. You can't be like, hey, let me go ahead and just say something real quick. And then I'm like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, well, I can't expound on that. Like, well, you can't do that to me. You can't leave me in the dark. What the heck? Oh, gosh dang it, I left a spot on her just a shoe now. Okay. And it's an animated Adam Sandler Christmas movie? Never mind, I regret asking. Alright, you're right. Okay, wait, yeah. Sore Throat and Void are moderately obscure. Bro, you can freaking say, like, the Big Mouth Baby Alpha 68 is freaking obscure, and I'm like, well, yeah, I've never even heard of them. It's like, oh, well, they're actually really big in the reggae scene. I'm like, what makes you think I know that? I don't know. Sure, I agree to your terms of doing this, Shredneck. A little game show. And in response, or in return, I'm going to, we're gonna do a stream where I just talk to you about, like, modern anime, and, like, you have to guess which one's real and which one isn't. New username just dropped. Big Mouth Baby Alpha 68. I just pulled it out of my butt, mate. I wasn't thinking. What's over 9,000? What? What's over 9,000? My power level? Oops. Gosh. What? No. Oh no, is this all? Uh-oh. Oops. I've made a terrible mistake. Now I gotta do this. Ah, oh, dang it. I made an oopsie, but I'm just gonna commit. I also put Iron Maiden in that playlist. Heck yeah. Okay, well, at least this one's done in the right. Just gonna do that there. Weeb, is it bad that I want to draw a smug-looking Tattletale? Just to let you know, Tattletale is from an old mascot horror game that most people have forgotten about. Not bad, though. Wait, Tattletale. Wasn't that the thing that's like a Furby? It's basically like an evil-looking Furby. I say evil-looking Furby. It's just a normal Furby, but like... Isn't that what that is? Damian Marley, Kabaka, Pyramid, Jesse Royal. What are we talking about? What's happening right now? I know Damian Marley because he's Bob's son. Are we talking about reggae? I used it as a joke. I don't know anything about reggae. Neither do I. Oops. This one. There we go. I'll take that. Bro's getting bombarded by Tattletale and reggae. No More Mama. That's the one, yeah. Okay. I think that's it for the shading on the clothes. Some of it still kind of laps over because I made a mistake, but it's basically it there. Let's do the tails and a little, maybe some of the arms and the stomach fur, and we should be good right after that. Me Tattletale and me have Glock. What rhymes with Glock? Clock. I love reggae and hip hop, but I like Slipknot too and some other rock bands. Oh, some pop. I I more or less just listen to whatever is catchy to me. If it happens to be metal, I'll listen to some metal. If it happens to be reggae, I'll listen to reggae. But primarily, what I listen to is what do I listen to? Hold on. What's my? I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna just do a small little research. What was the last song that I listened to? I listened to Vocaloid, obviously, but gosh dang it, I clicked on the wrong thing. Show me my history. Watching a lot of people react to stuff. When's the last time I listened to a song? Oh, that doesn't count. Hold on. Do I listen to music? All I've got in my playlist right now is like theme songs to TV shows, anime, and some fantasy songs for my D&D game that I'm doing. That's all I've got. Well, alright. It shows you what kind of person I am. Lo-fi, yeah, obviously, lo-fi. Pop is good. Sometimes I like me some California Girls by Katy Perry. Yeah, that's solid. Okay, so let's do some fur shading now. In regards to fur, I think the best thing to do is to kind of color in maybe something like right here. Just kind of give this nice big strip right here. Kind of curve it a bit, like so. And then I kind of overlap it with this, and then kind of go down like this. As far as what kind of stuff I'm into, I actually have a bunch of playlists on my channel full of album recs. It's true. He does. I've seen them. Give them a clock. Exactly. Give them a clock. How else will they be able to tell time? These are two different shades, right? Are they the same? Kind of the same, aren't they? I have one artist I like that's classified as psychedelic jazz. What? What is this psychedelic jazz? I need to get some psychedelic jazz. What is that? I don't know why I went all the way down there to do this. I miss my wife tails. I love that bit. That makes me laugh. One. Her name is Green Tea Ping. Finishing up the traditional heavy metal playlist? Nice, yeah. Who is Green Tea Ping? Green Tea. Let's see. It popped up right away. Who the heck are you? South London? That explains everything. Psychedelic R&B. I see. Is it any good? Is she any good? I'm gonna mix this in a little bit. Something a little darker, a little dark, but not as dark. I kind of do this number here. I love her music. I'll give her a check. I'll see what it's like. I'll let you know whenever I actually get around to it. Now that I did that, let's go ahead and mix in everything. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I messed up a little. There we go. It's fine. We'll come back to fix it. Get rid of that. There we go. Do it like that right there. I think that's good. Kind of got quiet for a minute there, huh? I was too busy focusing on the art. Where were we? What were we talking about? We're talking about music and whatnot. I need to listen to more music, so I need to listen to the Shredneck's stuff. I like that you put Shredneck. I like that you put your music in our server. It's really cool to see how you like what you're doing. There we go. I'm popping a little more, huh? I think it might be good to also... The last one was a cover, but it is one of my favorite warm-up songs. Nice. I need to do more warm-up stuff too. There was a time, a nice simple riff, yeah, really fun to play. I need to play more music too. I need to get back into it. Can't share any of my actual music because my guitarist wants everything on the reps. As you should. That's a smart thing to do. You don't want to be sharing anything just yet. And then you got to be protective of your song. Go. Yes, that's looking pretty good, huh? Truth be told, I don't know if I'm gonna do much for the legs. 'Cause I kind of like... I like the legs the way they are. Maybe just a few touch bits here. They're in the final phase of one song now. Just gotta get vocals and lyrics to it, basically. Sweet, hey. That's gotta be exciting. To finally have your own original piece of music. I wanted to do that. I wanted to make just at least one song in my lifetime. I gotta at least try. I don't know what I would do, but gotta have something. Then we do that 3 more times. And it's a demo tape. There you go. Ugh. This is the hard part. We gotta do the actual tails now. Ugh. It's coming along nicely, though. Maybe we'll do something else for now. We'll just keep it. We'll keep it open, but let's do a completely different picture for now. What should we draw? Go ahead and take a look at something real quick while we sit here. away the tails picture for now. Don't think I'll need it. Let's see. Just do some doodles, huh? Is there anything in particular that I wanted to draw? I had a list somewhere. Did I write it down though on my computer? Let me see. Let me see my pictures, my digital sketchbook. Did I put it in here? Oh well, maybe we'll just draw whatever comes to our mind. Let's see. I'm looking for inspiration. Let me see. Oh. Just see what becomes of our picture. Oh, Kaisen, how you doing? It's good to see you today. How you been? Oh. Let's do this. First thing to catch my attention. This works. Been good. How about you? I'm alright. I'm alright. Just doing some doodles. Like whatever comes to my mind, that's what we're drawing. Just I had a stressful bit with the Sonic Hero stream earlier, just because I freaking I respect people who love that game, but my goodness, I cannot play that game. It is too much for me. Yeah. So that was the rest of my thought. The drawing is kind of just like a fun stress reliever. Increase the size of this. I was drawing so small in the other picture. What you drawing? I don't really know yet. I'm just kind of going for it and seeing if something comes out of this. I'm just like, let's see what happens. Drawing while watching Simply Draw is such a vibe. Yeah, I encourage that. It's like, yeah, just like, we're just hanging out. That's all we're doing tonight. get your pencils, get your digital sketchbook or whatever it is that you want to do, and just hang out. That's one of one of my favorites of doing this sort of thing. Oh, hi! I feel anxious. I forgot my remedies today. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. That's no good. You got something else that you can take or do to kind of help you through it? You think you can draw Bardock from Dragon Ball Z? Nah, not tonight. Maybe we'll do a stream down the road where I'll take requests again. Ever read Claymore? I hear it's got its flaws, but it's good on the whole. No. I have not read Claymore. I remember it being aired back on Funimation channel. I think I watched like the first episode to it, and I was like, "Whoa, this could be interesting," and I never went back to it. Looks like something up our alley. Dark fantasy is definitely something we both like, yeah. You can say that again. I am a dark fantasy person. I wanted to buy a cute dumb phone for avoiding social media, but my country no longer supports 2G. Oh, all the 3G flip phones have for social media. Oh, dang. That does suck. Yeah. That's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that. Chat's frozen. Oh, shoot. Dang. Ugh, there we go. Should be good now. My anxiety gets worse with social media. Oh, social media is... Yeah, I rarely find social media is a cure for anxiety. Sorry for not being in the past. Oh, you're fine. I was about to say, I'm like, it feels like it's been a minute, hasn't it? Like, sometimes I feel like I see it and I'm just like, that's not Kaizen. Social media sucks. I just do business stuff on there, so I kind of have to be there. I just kind of follow my favorite content creators. I don't really do much else. This compilation has been a headache and a half to put together. Why is that? Why are you having trouble with this one? Needed metadata from 10 bands, and not all of them even knew what that meant. I'll be real, I don't think I know what that means. How so people, guys, got level with me. How often do you fake your knowledge? Like if someone is just like, "Oh, have you seen the most recent episode of One Piece?" and because you hyped yourself up for like knowing everything about One Piece, and then you're just like, "Yeah, of course I do," but you haven't. And they're like, "Bro, what did you think of that twist ending?" You gotta just like fake it. You're just like, "Yeah, man, that's. I don't know where they're gonna go with the story from here. Oh my gosh, it could be anything." I felt like me just now with like, "Oh, the metadata." I'm like, "Oh, not the metadata." Is that like the data from like the metaverse? Is that what that is? Oh. When it comes to the label, it's our job to know the process. Oh, well, yeah. I can tell you all about the streaming process of things. That's actually one of the things I've been thinking about too. And like my channel's kind of become a little stagnant over the past couple of weeks. I think it's been a little off ever since Halloween, which is sad because I really enjoyed the spooky month. But apparently the numbers just were not looking too good in comparison to the past previous months. Scripted content does better numbers. It depends on what the content is, right? Because like, if I could level with you for a minute, this is going to be a tad bit off topic of what we're doing right now, but let me am I allowed to show stats on YouTube? I don't know if I am or not. Oh, Beast Gohan, sup? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see ya. Gotta make this a little smaller real quick. The eye, I just realized how big it was. I left the screen and then came back. I'm like, oh, why is the eye so big? Shrink that a bit and move it further away, like that. We just doodling. That's what we're doing. I feel like I might be going a little insane. Me too. But we up. What is your profession, Shredneck? Yeah, what is your profession, Shredneck? You want to enlighten us? Let me see. Yeah, my analytics. The last thing I made was, I guess in regards to videos, was when I uploaded when Ava made a game, which was the Minecraft modded Silent Hill experience. In those regards, it only got me about 3 hours of watch time. But the actual stream itself, for instance, if I can find it real quick, it's gonna take me a minute. Ugh. It was an older stream too. It was back in the day when I didn't do too many. I didn't really know what I was doing with myself. There it is. It has the same thumbnail. That stream got me about 7.4 hours watch time, so about twice the amount. It is longer, but it's a matter of, you know, how much you put into work, right? It's like the amount of time it takes to edit a video, the amount of time it takes to stream, and you can kind of compare the two and see which one is more viable, which one works best for you. Editing a video takes like hours. Like a 5-minute video takes like 8 hours worth of editing, depending on the video. And so but the what's it called? But streaming, of course, we spend like 3 hours a day, or 3 hours per stream, and we do maybe 2 of those a day, so 6 hours of streaming, and you get about the same, if not more, in terms of watch time. That's at least my experience with it. Make some retrospective videos. That's the other thing as well. You also got to make the script. You also got to do all that. I used to make scripted videos. I did reaction videos back in the day. And truth be told, those are not real reactions. It's more or less me watching it, and then I when I had a reaction to it, I wrote down what it was, and then I shared it through the video. I was just like, oh, this was my reaction. Oh. Womp womp. I wanted to edit videos, but since I saw how many buttons, I felt overwhelmed. It is overwhelming. Reaction videos, they're not real reaction videos. The only real reaction video I think I have on my channel is when I, what's it called? Reacted to the Sonic 3 trailer. That's the only actual reaction video I've got. Everything else is like scripted reactions sort of thing. Reaction videos are kind of weird. I like reaction videos, but my problem is when I rewatch something, I kind of just stare at it. I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. Huh, that's insane. Wow. That's all I do when I react to stuff. So I'm just like, that's not fun for anyone to watch. That's why I kind of scripted it a bit. I was like, all right, here's what it is, right? You know. I think the best one was probably the Zombieland Saga one. There's one in particular. There's a scene in there where like the main character is walking through like these halls, and a zombie like, kind of like jumps out of a window, and like it's meant to kind of be sudden and loud, like, oh, it's a zombie, whoa. And of course, when I first watched it, like, you know, my reaction was, whoa. But when I did something, I was like, well, that's not going to be a good reaction. So I over-exaggerated, and I was like, oh my gosh, whoa. And then I was like, oh, that's not scary. You're scared. You know, or whatever my joke was there. It's been a long time since I looked at that video. I just remembered that one bit. There's a Lost Ethan video. There's a collab between me and him. That video is never going to be shown, by the way. Because that video, oh, it was such a good video, though, bro. All right, I have to talk about it. Hold on. That's not funny. She died. Oh, that's right. That was a joke I said in there. That's not funny. She's dead. That kind of sounded like Penguin Zero. What? Yeah, no, the video that Shredneck and I did, right? Because back in the day, before I was going to be a VTuber, right? I was thinking about, I had this camera. I paid like $400 for this camera, and I was going to be doing like reviews, and I have this whole, I even have the setup still made. I have this, like these shelves of anime. I have posters of anime all over the place, and it was meant to be a sort of backdrop for when I did my videos. I was real proud of it. Most reactions are dull, and then there's Penguin. Oh, dude, I love Penguin's videos. He's such a good dude. Frick, I just dropped my... Oh, I caught it too. Nice. The video script was good. It was funny. So the thing is that I was gonna do this little collaboration video with Shredneck, and we still should. It's just gonna be done a little differently now, where we were gonna do a review for an anime movie, but it was bad. It was a bad anime movie, right? It's a bad adaptation. Yeah, we used to live in the same area as Charlie. We did. Never met him. I never met him, at least. But hey, Anthony, how's it going? It's good to see ya. How you doing? There was okay. So real quick, we shot a whole skit for it and everything. We did. The skit in question was hilarious. It was basically like doing a drug deal, right? That's what it was. I am on. Nice. We had this thing. It was like I was going to go buy drugs from Shredneck, but it wasn't drugs. It was bad anime movies. And so it started off. I think the movie was G Savior, by the way. It was the Gundam movie. And so I walk up to him. The skit starts off like we shot it and everything all at night. It was raining a little bit when it happened, so it made it more dramatic looking. And bad anime live action adaptations. That's basically what it was. And so I started off with me walking, and then the camera pans down from the sky, looking down at Shredneck just standing there, like underneath a lamp post. It was really silly looking. And I basically just walk up to him. I watch this video every now and again. It's just a really silly video. I walk up to him and I'm just like, "Oh, you got the stuff?" And he's like, "Of course." And he like pulls out the video, a movie, and it's like Ghost in the Shell. And I'm just like insisting that I get something stronger, something better. And he's like, he has this smiling, cocky face, and suddenly kind of dies off, being more serious. He's like, "You're not ready." But I assure him I'm ready. He's like looking around, making sure no one's around. And then he pulls out from his jacket, G Savior. And that was supposed to transition into my video. It was a really silly video, or a really silly skit idea. I loved filming it. And I really wanted to make that video, but I've since become a VTuber, and I am never going to show that video to anyone else. It's only between me and my friends. Can you send it to me for old time's sake? I should be able to. I'm pretty sure I still have it on this computer that I'm using right now. If not, it's on my other one, but... This is where we all lived relatively close. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time back then. A part of me still wants to make like skit videos, but the thing is that I almost feel like I need, if I do it, I have to do it as a VTuber. And in that case, I need like a 3D model. It's like I would love to recreate that video. Let's do it like this. It was such a good time though. I enjoyed those videos. The I'll probably need to show off some of my older videos one of these days. Just revisit them. It's like some of them were old. Like, oh gosh dang, I keep getting distracted, man. Like what are my videos? What was my first video that I ever did? Oh, can you believe that? I actually have quite a few videos. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, my very first video was the Goblin Slayer reaction. I went by a different name during the collab. Well, did ya? What were you known as back then? I don't even remember. Then my second video that I made was like, could we get a new Berserk anime? And that one popped off. I was really surprised. I was really happy too. One of the things I wanted to do back in the day was discuss like anime news. And so whenever something would come up, I was just like, I gotta make a video about this quickly. And the first thing I saw was like the guy who was making the what's it called? The Castlevania anime at the time, Adi Shankar. He was just like, yeah, if I ever got the rights, I want to make a Berserk anime. And so I made a small, like, 2-minute video about it. I still use that channel for private stuff. Oh, I see. Okay. I just comment and debate on comments. Oh, my boring interaction. Hey, oh, that's fine. I wish to be a YouTuber since I was a child. Do you make content, Natalia? I don't know if I ever went to your channel before. I know you make like a comics and stuff, but like my only 2 videos on this channel have well over... Oh, I know which one you're talking about now. Never mind. But they're just meme edits. Yeah, I don't have any videos. I don't know nothing. You should always start. Yeah, you can always do it. No, this channel? Oh, never mind. I don't know what channel you're talking about then. The meme edits I must put are the vocal stimming references. Oh. I tried doing gameplay videos back in the day too. I was doing Dark Souls 3, where the idea was like I was gonna play the game as if I was a Belmont. And that was like a fun idea in my mind, but I don't know if that bit there's good or not. Let's get rid of that. But I enjoyed making the video. It was weird, right? Because like I knew the video wasn't going to be long, but I think I would play for like an hour and then I would trim down whatever I got to like 10 minutes. And that's basically what my videos were. I think I'm the highest viewed metal subgenre slander video right now. Yo, that's awesome. Congratulations. It'll be like videos of frogs, squicks, and pecoras, brie. Oh. The one I'm still proud of the most was my live action anime, which like if you click on my channel, it's the video that plays like right away. But it's just because I put a lot of effort into editing that video. There was so much that I put in there. Like I did a lot of research on it, and so to this very day, I will still watch that video and be like, "Oh, I'm pretty proud of this video." But I was playing Nekopara as well, and I was playing it with my brother and his friend at first. And the thing was, I felt like I wasn't really a part of that series, so I just kind of like stopped playing it. 146k views though, not bad. That's fantastic. I mean, not bad. We talked about said friend on a 24-hour stream. We did. Oops, what the heck? Oh. I did have a simple I call them simple reactions. That's what they were. The simple reaction to the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. I think that was my... No, oh, it's not my last one. What was my last simple reaction? That was to the God of High School back in 2020. Oh. But ever since I became a VTuber, the first video I made as a VTuber was back in 2023, and it was like an anime quiz video. You forgot I had a video featuring him? Yeah, no, I did. It's because like I want. At the time, I wasn't trying to be anything like big, or I wasn't trying at all really to do much of anything outside of I just want to play this and put stuff on YouTube. And so, and I still kind of believe this to an extent. I think I do well when I'm with others. When I'm making something with some friends or with some family, I think I do pretty well with them. And I can bounce off their jokes, or I hope they can bounce off my jokes and stuff like that. I think we do pretty good together. It's 12 a.m. I gotta go. Oh, okay. You take it easy. you have a good night, Talia. I'll see you later. I think we I like being able to bounce off people. And that was kind of what inspired me to get my brother and his friend involved with the Nekopara. So I was just like, hey, we'll get together, we'll do some voiceovers, it'll be really fun. We'll come up with some fun character stuff, we'll have some good laughs, it'll be great. The problem was, I think my brother and his friend really took it a bit more serious. Like, because my brother tried telling me, he's like, oh, we don't need to voice over anybody, it's just the main character and the narrator that really need voiceovers. And I let my brother be the main character, and I let my brother's friend to be the narrator. So I was just left kind of sitting there. And I had to edit the video pretty heavily because I was insisting on voicing characters. And I decided to be real annoying and just like make them have the dumbest voices possible. And I was just like, that's not funny, it's just annoying. So Had to edit the video drastically to fix that. I'm gonna do it like this. I think that looks cuter. You want a cat waifu played by Patrick Warburton? Yeah! You know what I want. Let's do this. I got you. Yeah. I knew if anyone could do some voiceovers, it would be you. There we go. Maybe let's do it like this. You should review the best slice of life anime. School Days! Yeah! School Days! My favorite! What a wholesome anime. Surely nothing bad could come of it. No, of course not. Nothing bad ever happens in it. It's just a nice, beautiful, wholesome, and the main character is completely faithful to his significant other throughout the entire show. Probably one of the animes of all time. If I had to make a guess, just a sort of estimate about the show and its peak quality. I like this little smile on her, but might make it look a little more organic. Best love triangle since Tifa and Aerith. Yeah. But in a shocking twist, both of them die instead of just the inferior choice. What are we talking about? Tifa lives. Fighting words. Had a big stupid smile on my face after that slipped out of my mouth. Aww. Yeah, I need to start prepping for what I'm doing next week as well. Any suggestions about what we should play and what we should do? I'm probably not gonna finish Sonic Heroes just because I think there's a limit to my patience, and that game was really starting to grind on my patience. Deus Ex Ethan, play it, coward. I have it. I just haven't played it. Make this hair look a little better. I was kind of lukewarm on Aerith until Remake. She was an alright character, like I saw the appeal, but Remake and Rebirth made me absolutely fall in love with Aerith. Yeah, me too. I'm a little different though. I have always loved Aerith. But my introduction to Aerith was Kingdom Hearts, so... And she was like a real sweetheart there, you know. Yuffie's got the spunk, Leon's got the edge. And I was just like, Aerith is just wholesome. So when I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time and I saw Aerith, that's exactly how I envisioned her. And she was super wholesome. And so I loved that about Aerith. And the thing was, though, Remake, of course, obviously, you know, made her character way more intense and interesting. I said intense is probably the wrong word. More developed. It's a very awesome take on Aerith. I'm still a Tifa man though, through and through. My bad. I like me shy girl with huge chest to hold her big heart, and also the abs. Yeah, I think that was the other thing too. I liked the fact that how sweet Aerith was. Like, maybe I need to replay Final Fantasy VII, but I don't think I ever really saw Tifa as shy. And I think that's my thing. I need to go back and see if she really is as shy as Remake is leading me on. Let's do it like this. It arrived. I watched it. 2 words, freaking awesome. Heck yeah! I was talking about... I talked about it last night too, didn't we? I was like, oh, I gotta go let my brother know that, you know, it's... see if we can go get it at the store. And when after the stream was over, I went to his room, and it was like sitting right there on his desk. I was like, heck yeah. We can watch Godzilla Final -1 again. A character like Barrett is easy to do because he's such a giant personality, but Tifa was definitely more difficult, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's true, like, I mean, I gotta go back and play it. Maybe that's what we should do next week. Should we start the original Final Fantasy VII? Like, I've been meaning to play some Final Fantasy games, and I've been thinking I should play them in order. But just like we saw with Sonic the Hedgehog, maybe in order is not the right call. We just play whatever we feel like. And so I think that might be a good idea. What the heck is this? That was the picture I was using as a reference for the face. Sephiroth may be a crazy homicidal maniac, but you can't deny he got style. Oh yeah. That was the reason why Sephiroth, I think Sephiroth was as popular as he was. It's because he's all style. He's actually a big inspiration for some of my older characters back in the day when I was telling stories online. I liked the idea that Sephiroth was of how he looked, how he acted, and I was like, dude, he's a good villain. I love Sephiroth. All style and no substance, at least not in the original. Yeah, I mean, in the original, I like the idea that he is, you actually weren't entirely sure if he was even real, for the most part. Like, obviously he was because people interacted with him, but it was more like his influence on Cloud that was the biggest impact that he had, and what he really was. Not super compelling villain. He looks cool though, yeah. He did look pretty cool. Remake stepped up Sephiroth. I agree, first of all, but I'm having some interesting thoughts about Sephiroth from the remake trilogy. I need to see if my theory is true about him first before I can really say, because if it is, then it's a whole lot better than what I think. But just with that, if my theory were to be wrong about what Sephiroth is and what he's doing here at this point in time. Is it the one that we talked about? Yeah. But, like, and don't confirm anything to me, Shredneck. Don't say anything. But, like, if I were going off of it just based on, like, what he's doing, I think he's just as abstract as he was in the original. There is one question, because I have heard differing accounts. Was he always evil, or did he turn evil? I think, well, he was always... I think he was good, right? But I think he had identity issues as well. I don't think he realized what he was. He said in the original Final Fantasy VII that he always felt different, and he knew he was different, but he just didn't know what that was. And so upon realizing what he is, I think he kind of snapped. I think he was being fed lies by Genova, and from there, he just started going nuts. And now he's like I wouldn't say, I don't know if I would say chaotic evil, but I would definitely say he's either neutral evil or chaotic evil. He just immediately became like this super villain, killing everyone. Even in the remake, yeah, he went local coconuts. Yeah, even in the remake, it just kind of happens. I think my favorite version of Sephiroth might be from Crisis Core, because you see him as the hero that he is portrayed by everybody. He's like, oh, the legendary hero Sephiroth? Oh, of course, he's the greatest. And you see that in Crisis Core. You see just how great he is. But you don't see that in the original. You're just kind of told it. Don't forget, he is also megalomaniac with a god complex. Well, yeah. But, I don't know if he started off that way. Like he didn't start off like, I am the one-winged angel, whatever. You know, it's just... Yeah. Because the public of Midgar, he basically is Superman. Oh, well, yeah. He is... I don't know if this was ever official lore until recently, but he is like the first soldier, right? He is like the first true soldier. Like he showed off what he really is. He is what every soldier wants to be. Thing that the remake project also did was by having Tifa and Aerith be such good friends. It makes the love triangle actually feel conflicting. It does. I love that they're friends though. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like in the original, you don't really see the party interacting with each other too often. So it's really cool to see the characters like actually hanging out and doing stuff. No, you don't. They mostly interact with Cloud. Yeah, exactly. Like, you are the main character. You are Cloud. So the characters are going to interact with Cloud and just Cloud. If they interact with someone else, it doesn't really matter. It's a pressure to this. I think it's a combination of external and internal factors, plus manipulations of Genova and the discovery of his origins that sent him over the edge. He snapped, no turning back. Exactly. The moment he snapped, it was over. It's like, I'm sure he wanted to know, which is why he kept reading. What was his name? Professor Gast? That was his name? He kept reading his journals. It's just like, And he believed every single word of it. And then manipulation from Genova, of course, stepped in, and he started going to go find Genova and free her. The characters are still the strongest point of Final Fantasy VII. Oh, yeah. Truly one of the most iconic cast of characters in gaming. Yeah. I love those characters. Been a big part of my life for a long time. Oops. Ugh. Yeah. I think I just wish the Final Fantasy VII project, like remake project, was like more successful. Cause like everyone loves talking about it. It's won plenty of awards, and right now, I know Shredneck, you absolutely care about this, but I gotta talk about it anyways. The gaming awards are coming up soon, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is leading the, or is up there for Game of the Year. And so I'm just like, it'd be really cool if it won Game of the Year. But I have my doubts. I don't think it is. I think Wukong is gonna win Game of the Year. Being an exclusive kneecapped it. I mean, I disagree. Like, because listen, Final Fantasy 16, right? Love that game. Super good game. 16 is awesome. 16 was only on PS5, and it got it sold 3 million units. It's like first 24 hours or something like that. Did very well. But then it sales just like, you know, dropped like crazy. And so they're like, okay, well, here's what we're going to do. They start putting a lot of advertising into making a PC port. They start talking about it. It's coming to PC, and they release it. And I think that game sold less than like 200,000. It is abysmal in terms of sales on PC. I don't think putting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PC would make it that much better. Yeah, because they waited too long. No, I once again, I disagree. There's plenty of instances where, like, that's not the case. Like, shoot, Final Fantasy VII, when it got put on PC, like, on Steam, way back when, it sold like a million units, like, right away, or a million downloads. It's like, it's a matter of what people want, or what they're wanting, or what they think the product is supposed to be. I think people weren't interested, if I had to be completely honest. I don't think the interest was there. For the Final Fantasy fans and those who loved Remake, yeah, but I don't think it was something that everyone really wanted. That was a re-release of an all-existing port. That's besides the point. That's it. It's what the point is that the game got released onto a system that more people use, and you would think that it being used by way more people, having way more opportunity to do more things like mod support and, you know, altering the game files and seeing all this extra stuff would be an enticement. But the thing is that it wasn't. That is true too, yeah. An existing product, a game in 3 installments that are intended to be years apart, yeah. I'm sure maybe, hopefully it'll sell more. Because truth be told, I think that game deserves it. It is an awesome game. I'll still buy part 3. Oh yeah. I love it. I'm definitely getting it. It isn't even a beat for beat remake either. No. Really is shaping out to seemingly be a continuation from Advent Children, which is a cool concept, yeah. I missed my opportunity to get Dirge of Cerberus at the game store that I go to, this used game store in town. They had a copy of Dirge of Cerberus, and I was like, ooh, I should get that. But I decided against it because I was like, who would want to watch me play Dirge of Cerberus? But then I started thinking more about it. I was like, maybe I should actually just go ahead and get it. And when I went back to go look at it the other day, yesterday, it wasn't there. And so I was like, dang, someone got it before me. Oh, I remember watching the Advent Children movie. I didn't get one thing. How did the person fusing with Genova's head turn them into Sephiroth? It wasn't even really her head. It was like it's the cells. So it was like blood or whatever. But it was basically the remnant. Like what Kadaj, Laws, and Yazoo were remnants. Basically, if you remember those people walking around in black cloaks in Final Fantasy VII, and they're all running around just saying reunion, you know, and stuff like that. They're in the remake trilogy as well. Those people have the ability to basically become Sephiroth. Reunion, yeah. 100%, by the way. I'll put money down on it. The third game is going to be called Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I am betting everything on it. So they were pieces of him? Something like that. When they were genetically, like, infused with, like, Genova cells or with a bunch of other stuff, like soldiers were, they had the ability to become like Sephiroth. So they were basically that's basically what they were. They were like appendages of him, which is why, if you recall in the Final Fantasy VII game, there are times where Cloud just kind of acts out of character. Like when big old spoiler warning for like a game from 1997. When Aerith was at the that one place, and she and like Sephiroth stabs her, right? Right before that, Cloud just walks right up to her, pulls out his Buster Sword, and it just like raises it real high, and he's about to like kill her. That wasn't Cloud. He was being controlled. He's being manipulated. There are other times where you see him just kind of hold his head and everything, or he may act weird. And even in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, you'll there's a couple of moments where you see Cloud's eyes like become like sharp looking. It all has to do with oh yeah, and when Cloud gives him the black materia. Exactly. Cloud doesn't want to do it, but he has no choice. He kind of gets forced to by the will of Sephiroth and Jenova. And so that's very much the same thing. So that's kind of the bit there. I think she turned out pretty cute, huh? Just kind of do this like that. I'll get rid of this line here. I can't think about materia without thinking of the FF1 TRPG session we did. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I kind of want to share that with everyone down the road. I've been playing role-playing games for a long time, right? And by a long time, I mean like since 2018. Technically before then, but I really didn't start getting into it until like 2018. And I'm starting to work on my own RPG system. And so I didn't mean to tilt it. There we go. And so I'm making my own Final Fantasy system. That's what I'm doing. I'm making rules for it, how to roll dice with it, and everything. And I did a little game with Shredneck here. There's a funny little joke that we got there because there's a guy who's traveling in town, and Shredneck's character, being like this little thief, this little rogue guy, tried selling him this like basically just a marble. And he's like, it's like, you know, a source of power. You can use it to cast magic and all this stuff. And it's just like, I call it materia. It was like just nothing but a marble, but it was like really silly. I really like that. So anything with the Jenova cells basically can be influenced by Sephiroth, because like Jenova, the cells contain his consciousness pretty much. Sephiroth has become a pretty big deal. And so he is something to be worried about whenever he gets brought up. The story of Final Fantasy VII kind of gets confusing, so it gets even worse in the remake trilogy. The most cursed piece of canon information is that Hojo is his father. It is, yeah. Hojo had no chill. My girlfriend thinks Sephiroth is hot, so I love bothering her by telling her that. Where's I have to find that little mini comic. There was this like bit, right, where like I believe it was like Lucretia, right? Is that how you pronounce her name? Lucretia. And so he and Jenova are basically the thing. Sure. That's a good way of describing it. Yes and no. You've seen Genova? I would describe Genova as the thing. Some sort of eldritch horror. Just change this canvas size here. Make it look a little more natural. Oh, I meant to her and Sephiroth being one and the same. Oh, she totally is an eldritch horror. Oh, jeez, what happened to me? Yeah, she is. She is an eldritch horror. She comes from space. She's this like terrifying alien creature. Which means Sephiroth is something resembling the Dunwich Horror now. Now that I think about it. Yeah. 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 That's exactly what he is. You're telling me just a normal person can become like the one-winged angel? It's like, screw that. Gotta be something special. Alright. I think that might do it for this one. I drew this little character and worked on Fiesta a little bit. Fiesta's all nice, bright, and vibrant, and this one's just a doodle. Let me see if I can't make this mouth. How's that? Slight change. I'll keep it though. Falling 7 and Lovecraft was not what I was expecting out of this stream, but I'm here for it. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That's why you come to the art streams, because this is the stream where we get to talk about all sorts of stuff. When we do gameplay stuff and whatnot, which is we're focused on the game at hand. You come to this sort of thing, we're just hanging out. We can just talk about whatever the heck we want. Which, honestly, I think we might wrap it up right here. We're done drawing for the night, I would say. I just kind of draw whatever. I didn't know what to draw tonight. We'll probably do something more specific next week, though. Alright. What are we doing tomorrow? We're doing mouth washing at 11 tomorrow. And then at 8 o'clock tomorrow, we're doing something else. What is it? Let me check my schedule. It's been a long week, huh? Oh! I forgot about that. We're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow as well. I forgot. We're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. Someone had asked me to do that a long time ago, and I was like, yeah, I'll get around to it. Well, 5 months later, here we are. Yeah, we do Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels and mouthwashing. Now, if I'm correct, I think mouthwashing is not the longest game, right? I clicked on the wrong dang website to find out. Ugh. What? Yeah, how long to beat mouthwashing? Yeah, everyone's kind of reporting it to be around 3 to 4 hours, but the main story average is around 2.5. Mouthwashing is about 2 hours. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make extra sure so I can plan accordingly. But that should be cool. We'll probably play... We're not probably playing. We'll be playing mouthwashing and we'll play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow as well. That's going to be our plan. But okie dokie. That is going to be it for tonight. It's been fun. It's been fun. I don't know what we're going to be doing next week, but we'll figure something out. There's a lot of stuff I kind of got to review from this week because in case anyone was wondering, I basically did an experiment this week. I streamed like 11 different streams this week. This is stream 9. I did basically two streams per day besides Wednesday, and that was because I had other sort of responsibilities on Wednesday. And so... But everything else has been 2 streams a day. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I've had to sacrifice a lot of stuff in order to make that happen. So I'm going to review how things went and see if that's something we should be doing more often, or I might continue the experiment to next week. I'm thinking, hear me out, I might stream less next week. This week I did a lot. Next week I'll do little. Like, maybe like 4 streams next week. We'll see how things go. If you stream Final 7 next week, I'll be there. I have to think about some stuff. But I'll probably will look into things like Final Fantasy next week as well. Yeah. Alrighty. I'll have to think about it. Well, and you guys will find out my schedule on Sunday night, as is the tradition. But okie dokie. I want to thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You guys are the best. Don't forget that you guys are the best, okay? You have a good rest of your night. And I hope to see you guys again real soon, alright? You all take it easy. You guys take care, alright? Bye-bye.